a woman or a man or a style of outfit, right? You notice, right, that when you're on the streets walking or maybe when you're driving through, you tend to see that which your heart has been desiring. Yes. So this morning, we are about to get to find out the soul of Port Harcourt. We are asking you for your eyewitness report. Now, a few things to be made mention of. When you call in, do well. Turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. Didn't see it or hear it? Please do not make unsubstantiated and unverified claims. And very importantly, do not make inciting statements. Whilst we're at it, right? If you get to have any information that you hear on the program and you have something different to say about it, or you want to corroborate that which was said or read, please do so. It is imperative. It is your civic duty to corroborate or to disavow any information that will be passed across this platform. That being said, let's get to it.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Now, hello Port Harcourt with Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
So, numbers to call 08179230002, 08179230007, 08179230002, 08179230007. WhatsApp and Telegram available on 08090306416, 08090306416. That is the WhatsApp number. Please, that number is strictly for receiving messages. All right, please do not call that number in a bit to try and talk to us, please. All right, please, the number is 08090306416, 08090306416. Then at Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you will find us on Facebook and on X, Twitter. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. Let's get straight to the phone lines as we have Michael, who is speaking to us from Borokiri. Good morning to you, Michael, and welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Jude.
Good morning, please.
Greetings once more.
Yeah, season's greetings to you. Thank you very much.
Okay, Jude. My eyewitness report is still the ones I've previously mentioned. As the year runs down, I'm appealing to the local government chairman. I'm appealing to the state government to help do something. A portion of the Creek Road is getting bad. It's getting really worse. The entire stretch of the Creek Road, the street lights are not working. The Lister generating set that was used to power the place is no more. For a very long time. It can be found. That Lister, the Lister gen was actually placed on where they call cultural center along that Creek Road. Now that generator is not there. I don't know who took it to, but it hasn't. The lights are not on. The cultural center is still in mess. Like I told you on previous eyewitness report days, it is used as a parking bay for illegal diesel loading. Now the police will claim they don't know. The civil defense will claim they don't know. I don't pray fire outbreak occurs. The inside the cultural center is where they even keep some illegal diesel products. Yes,
very strong. That's a very strong allegation, Michael.
You, it is very. it will be very difficult for me to make a video because of the presence of these plainclothes police officers and some other touts hanging around. But I'm telling you authoritatively, some touts even live inside that place. That place has become an abandoned state government property. Now the jetty at Limbe Waterside, that Limbe Waterside, it is still like that. The entire, almost, let me say, 1/3 or I don't know the exact figure I will use. The roof is dilapidated, like it is blown off. Just a portion of it remaining. That was a project. The previous administration used River State, used taxpayers' money to construct and called former Governor Tambuwal to come and commission. It is nothing to write home about. Nothing, I'm telling you, Jude. It is in a mess. The entire place that was demolished, nothing, just like nothing happened to it. Jude, again, I told you that part of this Bonny Street is stinking. The stench coming out from that number 3 feet that has been converted to a market now. Where people pour their snail water. And we are in dry season now. Where water will not be able to flush to move because even the drains are blocked.
Yes.
Smelling. Also at Niger Street, the same thing. The whole place is in a mess. I don't know. The government should come and help us. Fargas should help us. The councillor, the House of Assembly member, Honorable Smart Adoke, whether because he's, I don't know. I'm going to the politics of it. But people who are in charge should come ahead. The health officers should come ahead. It's not just to carry paper, serving people notice about health or whatever. They should be. I believe they are aware. I believe they have noses. They have eyes. They should come and see for themselves. The health implication of what these market people are doing. Dude, please use Nigeria Info platform to help us. We are suffering in this part of town. We are not among those living in other George or other fancy places.
Well, town used to be the fancy place in Port Harcourt.
But now come and see now. I think last time you said it.
Yeah, I did.
Just travel to some places in town. The Creek Road as is close to Apostolic Church. The road is getting bad now. In fact, it's getting deeper by the day, and the market women are closing in on the vehicles. Lastly, Jude, today I know there is no power update, but PHCD have started. The whole of yesterday, the whole of town is in blackout. Tonight, I speak with you. They have started, though, not tomorrow when somebody will beat their person. They will say Santa. They have started. I called their customer care line. Nobody picked it. They have started with PhD. They have started.
Okay. All right. That one in particular, I'll take note because, yes, we can reach, we have a very, I like to believe we have a decent interaction with the PhD officials here in Port Harcourt. All right. All right. Now, WhatsApp 00903064116. Now, before I take any more calls and read messages, I need to say this. I don't know how many of you who are listening to us right now have stepped out of their houses this morning, particularly if you are within the Choba, Rumosi, Rumokoro axis, Ada George axis. I don't know if you have. And if you are outside right now, please, can you corroborate what I'm about to say? All right. Because on my walk to the office, right, I can feel the cool weather of the Harmattan. Great. I was very happy. I like to walk out in the morning. But as at 8 o'clock this morning, it was looking very dark. It looked like the suit. I am not saying it is. All I'm saying is it doesn't, or it didn't, because I'm in the studio now, so my eyes have been occluded by the screens and the surroundings around me. But the weather, it didn't look like Harmattan. It didn't look like fog at 8 a.m. The air did not look clear. It's meant to be dusty, brownish, but this looked very dark. And from what I could tell, and from what my weather update is telling me, we are not expecting rain. Haze is what we are expecting. Hazy, dust, but this was dark. So, Yeah, that's my own eyewitness report, something I'm not particularly sure of. So if you are anywhere within this area and you are seeing what I saw, could you call it so that I want to be sure I'm not in the alternate time zone or alternate universe or something. Yes, very sure. Just come so I know I'm not losing my mind. All right, thank you very much. we're going to be focusing a lot more on things going around your neighborhood this past 2 weeks. So Christmas Day was 48 hours ago. How did that go for you? All right, I had a good time. Well, I didn't cook because I'm going to give myself a break. Here we go, stretch. But I did go out. We're not visiting people. I just went out to buy food and just look at what people were doing. And as everything in life, there were harsh and stark realities. There were those who were going into the supermarkets, into the markets to buy, and then very sadly, which is something that I think we should and we will discuss tomorrow, right? Yeah, I think that's our first conversation because it's a business-related conversation. There were a lot of people, all right? I would say at Choba Junction, where else did I get to? Location, let's see, Rumudara, right? Yeah, Rumudara, because I was at Rumudara as well. Where else did my two left legs take me to? Ooh, let's see. Yeah, okay. GRA Junction. Not a lot of them there, but these places that I mentioned, right? There were fast food restaurants, there were shopping malls at these places, and every time I came out or I was at that junction, I noticed that there were people, particularly young people under, I would say, there were teens. Probably between 11 and 13, maybe one or two look like 15. And then there were also preteens. They were all begging. We'll talk about that tomorrow, all right? It's not just, you can take it as my eyewitness report, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. Not a very interesting side, but something struck my attention, and I'd like to share that with you tomorrow, all right? But for now, let's get back to you, all right? What have you been observing? What did you notice within the past few days and weeks? Eyewitness reports. Please, when you call in, do well. Turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. Didn't see, didn't hear it. Do not make unsubstantiated and unverified claims.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
And now, hello Port Harcourt with Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
So 08179230002, 08179230007, 08179230002, 08179230007. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. Talk to us this morning. Let's get to find out what's going on in and around your neighborhood. WhatsApp, where we receive only messages, please don't call. As found on 08090306416, 08090306416. 92.3 Nigeria Info. Steve is speaking to us from Orazi. Compliments of the season to you, Steve.
Yeah, compliments of the season to you, Jude.
Good morning.
Good morning. Please, my eyewitness report is about Olu Obasanjo police station. Are you with me?
Listening to you, loud and clear, please. The whole state is listening.
Okay. There is this new GPO that has been deployed to that police station. Something sometime ago happened in that GRA because of bad boys. Then the DPO clearly restored peace in GRA. But since after that, once it's 6:30, 7 o'clock p.m., the DPO and some of his men will be arresting people anyhow. Olu Obasanjo Road, Evo Road, Woji Road. Happens
when you say arrest, now you know the police have a wide range of powers, and if they see any credible or reasonable doubts to detain somebody, they will. Now, from your vantage point, are you saying that you don't believe that these arrests were justified?
It is not, because I have been a victim of that incident arrest. see people walking on the road, you bracket them and arrest them. They will beat you.
What charges?
Beat you and force you to the station.
What charges? On what charge?
Illegal gathering.
Illegal gathering.
You are walking home.
Illegal gathering, you say?
That's what they know. Yes. How can someone gather on the road while you are walking back home? That's not a problem. It happens every day. It even happened yesterday night.
Yesterday night.
That is my own eyewitness report, and it's becoming a very big problem for anybody that is not driving around Olu Obasanjo Road, Evo Road, and Wonji Road in GRA. Once they see
that's GRA Phase 2. That's GRA Phase 2. Evo Road, Woji Road. Which other road have you? Did you make mention of, please?
Woji Road. Olu Obasanjo Road.
Okay, Evo Road.
And Evo Road.
GRA
Yes.
Phase 2, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. All right. Once again, we need to talk to the police or authorities to find out what exactly is going on. All right. Season's greetings, Jude. There are some drugs that are sold on their packs. What? That are sold. And okay, there are some drugs that are sold, and on their packs, provisions are made to scratch off the silver coating to send the unveiled number to verify the authenticity of the drug. Please, if one may ask, is it possible for manufacturers of fake drugs to do same, which invariably means that they are the ones responding to the validity question, and there is no way that will invalidate their own fake products? If my fear is reasonable, could the pharmaceutical companies do something about this? Thank you. Yes, that's a very valid question, and I can understand your cynicism and your skepticism, particularly as regards trying to authenticate medications. Last month was a month where there were a lot of complaints, and it got to the crescendo where we got to see sting operations and the government bodies talking about going around shutting down illegal factories, and also with the pressure of perceived increase in pharmaceutical products because of companies and how they are changing their operational skill in the country. I can understand that concern. However, it is not beyond the realm of possibility that adulterators of these products would want to do the same. But the thing is, it actually costs a little more to do that. It's not cheap, right? It actually costs a little more. So let's start by saying there are a few channels that you can use to verify. Now, some of those packs, if they have their online pages, all right, you can check. I'm talking about their websites and their telephone numbers. You can actually call, check, verify. But one of the best ways is to go get your products from licensed and credible pharmaceutical firms. And I'm not saying the small shops, the small drugstores are not licensed or they're not recognized, but the bigger, the larger ones, you can readily and you can physically hold somebody responsible and say, hey, I know a few here in Port Harcourt where other pharmaceutical outlets go and purchase their medications, and stuff and their supplies. So maybe you should try using those. All right. And once again, if you can find somewhere credible, the reason that I am emphasizing on credibility is that there are some of these places that you can hold personal social. I bought this from you. This is not right. And they'll say, oh, I'm sorry, please, let's get back to our supplier. We can even pay you some, we can even refund your money or whatnot and things like that. Hopefully, fatalities don't occur, hopefully, but we have a long way, to stemming this tide. And I can understand your worry. Clement on WhatsApp says, I remember the Cultural Center at Quick Road. I was one of the photographers that covered the commissioning of the early years of Wike's first tenure. It was commissioned by the Oni of Ife, this current Oni. You need to see the interior of the Cultural Center. It was world class. The stage is top notch. All the audience seats are made for VIPs. The place can host something close to a Grammy Award. River State people let get the government that they deserve. This would have been an entertainment hub for the people of Borokri. What is the work of the Rivers Ministry of Culture and Tourism? Who is the commissioner? Good question. Osaro is speaking to us from LMA. Osaro, good morning to you, please.
Yes.
I
want to collaborate with you on what you noticed this morning.
Okay.
In my own environment, Abonchia, LMA, where I reside,
okay,
notice that soot has taken over the whole environment. And so we are worried because everybody knows that this soot of a thing causes a lot of harm to the body.
So you're experiencing it in LMA right now.
To look into it properly so as to avert imminent danger arising from this soot. That is my take this morning, and that's my observation.
All right. Well, yeah. Hello?
Hello? Yes?
Well, yeah.
I can hear you.
I greeted you in Edo. I was anticipating you are Edo. Call.
No, I'm Osaru Paraji. I'm from Agbonchia.
Oh, interesting. Your name is very similar to names from Edo State. Apologies.
Of course. We used to hear that Edo people answer Osaro. Ours is Osaru.
Osaru. Okay.
Yes.
Osaru. Thank you very much, Osaru. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's get to our next caller who's speaking to us from Igruta. Rita is on the line. Let's say hello to Rita. Rita, good morning to you. Compliments of the season.
Yeah, good morning, Jude.
Good morning.
Compliments of the season.
I wish you the same, the very best, please. Good morning.
How are you feeling today, Mr. Jude?
I feel like I should have 2 long bollers and maybe 1 small fish. That's how I feel right now. I honestly, that's how I feel.
Jude,
Yes, please.
You and the baller. You and baller.
It's a relationship that cannot be broken.
Wow, I can see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my witness is this. Where I live, Igorita, to be precise. There is this Igorita market.
Okay, I know
Where
it.
In Igorita, where their market.
I know it.
Situated.
Yes.
The Igorita market.
Yes.
My brother, there, if you see the road, that place is a dead zone. You need to see this road. Do you know that when during this rainy season, cars does not pass there. They only pass through one way. So as we are in dry season now, if you get to that place, I mean, that place can swallow a trailer, not even small vehicles. I don't know why people and the government are not doing anything concerning that place. I see when you start taking people's page that they will talk about that road, that they walk that road. My brother, you need to. I don't know if you do come.
It's been a while since I've been to that Igorita market, but I know where it is, and I'm very surprised that you're making mention of that the road is that bad.
My dear, you need to come and see with your eyes. Oh, if you see this business, it's costing a lot of hold.
Yes.
See, go slow. At least, I don't know. And more especially, any day that a greater market, you need to see. You like that people normally sleep on the road that day.
Is there no alternative area they can pass to go around the market? Because from Igorita, there's a road that can take you to the Eneka area. Can't they pass that road to get to that market?
Yes, that is Eneka road now. If you are coming from Eneka road, then the other lane of the road, when you come from the Igorita roundabout or station to Eneka,
okay,
that is the lane. When you're coming from the station.
So is the left side of the road is bad?
The side of it when you're coming from the station to Eneka.
I see.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Do you know if complaints have been made to the local government chairman, even to the market association in that area? What are they been saying about it?
Does it mean that the community are not saying anything? They say that they have even when the gangs that operate the gangs and the transporters, they said there was a time they decided to do something. They came and arrested them. Why would they walk the road? Why they wanted to force something? So it would be easy for them to be passing. Do you understand? Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know.
All right. Thank you very much, Rita, for your eyewitness report. All right. Once again, please, when you call in, turn on the volume of your radio set. And particularly of interest to us is the veracity of these information that you get to pass across. So if you are in any of the areas that have been mentioned or that will be mentioned, you can please send us a message to 0809-030-6416 to corroborate these reports. All right. That way we give a little more veracity and authenticity to said reports. Victor is in Rumukushi. Let's get to say hello to Victor. Good morning, Victor. Good morning. Welcome.
Compliment of the season.
Compliments of the season to you, please.
That is what I get a report. Dude, that place na valley for main road like this by that Igrita roundabout. I passed there yesterday. I struggled to pass by that place.
You passed there yesterday. Wow.
I'm telling you, yesterday night.
So what? Yesterday night. Even not even during daytime. So what she's saying is very true.
That place very deep, just by that roundabout. The place is seriously deep. You know, in short, by rainy season, nobody will be able to pass there, even truck. I'm telling you, the place is very, very bad. And this another one is another I report is this very bank wires on this flyover. They have vandalized a lot of them, especially the one at the Aba Road. They have vandalized them all too. What happened? What is happening?
Well, that's another complaint that we received. Victor, thank you very much. Chizoram is speaking to us from Oyigbo. We'll get to WhatsApp very shortly. Chizoram, good morning, please.
Yeah, good morning, Kenny. How are you?
Good morning. This is Jude. Good morning.
Okay, Jude. Sorry there.
No problem. Good morning.
Okay, that Igrita roundabout.
Yes, please.
Is death trap. I do business that way. You cannot access that market.
When did it get so bad, please?
For the past 5 months, it has been like that. Throughout rainy season, that road has been very, very bad.
Wow, this is worrisome.
If you are coming from Eneka, you only use that road. If you are coming from airport you want to go to Eneka, from that market you cannot access it. You have to swap and do one way against the traffic if you are going to Eneka. So it's terribly bad.
Okay.
It needs urgent attention now that there is dry season. That's number one. Number two, the number of police checkpoints at Yamzu in Obibo Iliebe is alarming. Within a space of 1 kilometer, you have up to 10 checkpoints. What are they doing? Iliebe, where you have Yamzu, within a space of half a kilometer, you have more than 10 checkpoints. In the evening, you cannot access your home on time. What are they doing there? Don't we have an order in police again? No police commissioner to come there and see what is happening? Or are they all involved in the business? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Chizoram. Obviously expressing his displeasure. 9.3, good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning, please. Good morning, Michael.
Yeah, how are you doing?
Good morning. Well, I'm very well. Compliments of the season to you, please.
Yeah, happy Christmas to you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Hello? Oh, dear. Hello?
Yeah, are you hearing me?
Okay, there was a disconnect a few seconds ago. Could you continue, please?
I said my eyewitness report is on the Rumuduru to Emeka Road.
Okay.
The road there. I don't know whether you have passed through that road before. Have you gotten to the pipeline?
No, I don't think I've gotten the pipeline recently, but we're just talking about the market area. And it's been, I think, a year plus since I last went to Igrita. I had a function there. So I was surprised to hear that the market area is really bad.
Yeah, I'm talking about the road linking Eneka to Rumuduru. If you are going towards Rumudara from Eneka, that road is the pipeline. That place is terribly bad. Like during the rainy season, that road was filled up with water. That pipeline has this. That place is terribly bad. I don't know what the ring road the present governor is doing. Maybe whether the road cut across that has it, but they have to look into that road. That pipeline, that particular place is very bad. Very, very bad. As it stands now, because of that, during the rainy season, they can take extra money because of that particular part of the road. So please, the government has to look into that. That pipeline is very bad. The road is going bad. If by next year we are entering during rainy season, I don't think people can access that road.
All right. Thank you very much. Osaro is back speaking to us from LMS. Osaro, good morning to you.
My name is Matalai Osaro from LMS.
Yes, go on, Osaro. Welcome.
My report is this. You see this ring road they are doing in LMS?
Okay. Okay.
The money they paid to the government compensated those people that have those houses on that road is very small. Jude,
yes,
do you know that they are paying sometimes 1.5 million naira for 2-bedroom flats?
Well, sorry. I think what we'll do is we need to get a lawyer to explain how the compensation mechanisms work, because I think a lot of people are expecting that the government will just pay them what the current market value is, and there's a way I can't explain it to you, unfortunately. But I understand the vestation that come with such endeavors. I know people would obviously want more money, particularly in a time like this with inflation. But I think we'll for now that you've raised it up, I'll write it down and we'll try and get somebody to explain how these compensation mechanisms work, please.
Okay, then secondly, the federal road is very slow. I don't know whether it's so easy that is doing the job. Man, since they started that work, they have not done anything up to this moment. People are suffering over there now. Now, do you know what they are doing? They are only do internal road that is being done by a community like a Jama people road that they just all the internal roads there, they are bad because of this east-west road that bad, which is very wrong. What are they doing?
Well, not sure, but as always, questions have to be asked. Thank you very much. Oh, that was Kingsley from Rumudara. But let's get to wrap up this morning. I have just about, a minute and 55 seconds. Okay, all right, Jude. I passed that Igrita roundabout the market on my way to Isiopoli yesterday. I was in hold up for over an hour. The lane leading back to Oneka is a death trap. The pit is so deep that even trucks can't pass there. Samo Karipo. It's not that bad. Wow. It just... Man, I have to say I'm genuinely shocked. Well, as a Nigerian, this is to tell you nothing really should shock you. But speaking about what shouldn't shock you, last week I got to see some individuals who I don't know if they were paid by the local community or maybe the event, the shop owners. Cornerstone Junction, right now. Okay, Cornerstone Junction. So some people there, they were, breaking blocks and putting sand there so to ease the traffic. All right, and obviously did I mention this last week? And then some people were giving them money. No, the usual thing. Now I like to say that as of today, that in quotes palliative job that was done has greatly improved the traffic situation there. So rather than people coming to an immediate or an abrupt halt when they get to Cornerstone Junction, it's a slowing down of sorts, all right? But it's still nowhere what it should be, which is a proper fixing of the road, having the road tarred, and ease traffic. Not done yet. And then, obviously, the new road to Baraja, I have visited it over the weekend. It is a mess. Thank you very much.
Nigeria Info. Right back after this.
As the Christmas bells ring, enjoy.